We are live here, folks, at Lowe's, and man, you are not going to believe this. So feast your eyes on this. Now, you saw me post about this last night, folks. So, man, unbelievable clearance price here, from $149 all the way down to $40. Now, in my community tab post that I made last night, you saw me mention this as one of the kits here that was greatly reduced in clearance price. This was not even like this when I was in here the other day. And of course, look what happened. They ended up, somebody came in and wiped them all out. I knew I should have come in yesterday. What's up there, folks? I see, who just checked in? Oh yeah, Jose and Werner. Win 928. So what happened was, I guess it was on Monday yesterday when they made this price change. I was in here Friday night. You guys remember I did that live stream and showed you. I'm going to show you several clearance deals today that they just plummeted the price on literally over the last day or two. So what's up, everybody? I see lots of people are finally checking in there. So look at this. I want you to run into your Lowe's and see if you have this deal in there, folks. So this is the Craftsman 2-tool combo kit. And what this is this has the drill. I want you guys to run into your store and see if they have that there. Don't look online. I don't want anybody coming back here and whine and say, well, I looked and it says it's not in stock. Blah, blah. Of course it's going to say that. It's a clearance item. Don't look online for it. Just go into your store and see if they have it. And this is the other one that I'm going to show you too. Here. This is the single, we're going to give this away. This is the single bevel compound miter saw with the stand, people. 7 1/4 inch. Comes with the stand. This was $99 at Black Friday in the Black Friday ad as a doorbuster. Then they dropped it to $79, and it is now $49 today, folks. $49. Holy cow. So get into your store and get it. And remember, ignore any inventory numbers you see online. Now, your mileage may vary. Your store might not have it. You heard me complain last week how our store is usually like the last region. Our region is like the last one to lower the prices like this, unbelievably low. So you'll just have to check. Now, Rodrigo, our subscriber from Austin, Texas, sent me information last night with photos from the Lowe's in Austin there. So any of you guys that live around San Antonio, Austin, Round Rock, you're going to be kicking butt over there, because there was one store he said there was like 25 in. I'm like, man. Anyway, here's another pretty good deal here on these Muck Boots. So look at this, down to $9 from $22. So I'm going to be showing you today several deals kind of like these that are just crazy low that they got rid of or are trying to get rid of here in the last day. So even when I was in here on Friday, we didn't really see much going on. So the change, I believe, occurred yesterday, because that's when I started getting notified by people that, hey, we're seeing even lower prices now. So I was glad to see that at least in our region that they dropped the price on this one here, and I was able to get it, but I was unable to locate any of those 2-tool combos. I'm going to show you a strategy here on trying to find it in your store. There was something back here I wanted to show you. I think I showed you these the other night too, right? These are the bottle openers for $2.98. All right. And I'm still hoping they lower the price of these trade stacks back down. I want to get your opinion on this, guys, because I want to pick up some of these here for our next tool giveaway in February. Not for this month, because I think I have enough already for this month. So I did get a request for like some of these Caterpillar caps, because they are down to $7.50 from $14. And some people were saying, man, we don't even have those in our stores. So which ones do you guys like best? Do you like the orange? Do you like the gray? Or the camouflage? And I could get a combination of them too. I mean, I was thinking of picking up probably, I don't know, half a dozen or so. So what do you guys think on these? Let me know. I might score some of these socks too. We'll have to see. I don't know how much they're getting for these socks. I'll have to double check, because there's some here that they're mixed in with the Timberlands. The Timberlands, everything is basically 50 off here at this point on all the socks and the caps. Let's see. I think I'm gonna grab I don't know about these orange ones. What do you guys think of this orange color? Do you like the color? I think the camo is definitely in, so I'll grab probably 3 of these. Oh, let me see what we got of these guys here. Add it to our Lowe's haul for today. And I'm going to be showing some other clearance items over in OPE and stuff as well. I want to see what else we got. So we got these Timberland leather gloves. I think they're still priced up a little high. I don't know. We'll see. I want to see if these come down any. But they are still, I mean, they're 50% off, which is good now. But, you know, for me, when I'm doing these for tool giveaways, I like to score them even lower. And Leo says, "Hi, Jeff." And Wag says, "Good morning, Jeff." All right. All right, so we're going to head back down. There was another aisle I wanted to check. I'm going to see if they lowered the price of these DeWalt hoodies. Now, here in Florida, it's going to be warm again before you know it, so I have a feeling these are going to come down in price. I showed you these on the last one. I'm not going to really spend a lot of time on it. 39 bucks. I'm not really a hoodie fan. I think they made a strategic error bringing this stuff here into Lowe's because I don't think people associate a hardware store with this. However, look at this. They finally got smart. When I was in here Friday, this was at $8.99. So this was originally $9.99, right? And now they finally put the new paper sign on it here that says $6.99, which is smart because these were already going for like $7.99 at Sam's Club and Costco, and they've already reduced theirs, I think, to $6.99 there. So they finally matched the prices of the similar ones that they were selling at Sam's Club and Costco. So I don't know. These, you know, if they really want to get rid of them, they need to put these up front because I don't know. I don't know how many women come back here, but certainly every woman that walks in the door at Lowe's that would probably be interested in this, more so than the guys, I think. But every woman that walks in the door would see these right by the front door. They may not come wandering all the way back here to the bowels of the building, if you know what I mean. All right, let's go down, and I want to show you what they did in OPE. They tend to carry a lot more tile here than we see at Home Depot. And it's not always on sale, but here, let me back up here for a second. When you do see something like this, this is a great deal, and I'll tell you why. Normally when you're in here or in Home Depot or Floor and Decor and you see all of these nice kind of fancy mosaic tiles, you're normally paying about 15 bucks a sheet. And look at this, see, sometimes even more, 17. So when you can get one like this, down at $8.37, and who knows, they may even drop lower, but then you also run the risk of losing it to somebody. So that's a good buy. Anytime you can score a sheet of mosaic tile like that under $10, you're kicking butt and you're taking names. Yesterday I put up that video about getting the appliances at Lowe's, and that they're running a lot of deals right now where they're giving pretty good breaks on certain appliances, and you can get them within a week, which is unheard of because right now, depending on where you buy your appliances, you're going to be waiting 2 to 3 months for them. But I'm going to show you real quick what I kind of showed you the other night, how it makes sense sometimes to grab something off the floor, because sometimes these were just floor models. This one here, though, we showed you last week, right? See the difference in price? Has an error code. All right, so you find out what the error code is, you order the part, and you fix it. No big deal. Most people can do that, right? So you come in here and a lot of your appliances are going to be just 50 off, and they're here right now with zero weight. So if you're in an emergency, your stove just crapped out or your dishwasher just crapped out, this is where you can come. Or you can look at those links that I showed you in the video yesterday that takes you right to the discounted appliances on Lowe's website that you can order. So one of them, actually a whole bunch of them that I was showing you yesterday, can be delivered as soon as Monday the 17th. Okay, so they're resetting this entire area. Remember I showed you on Friday this was all empty? They've taken all the lawnmowers down from up top and they've put them here. When you come in here, and same with Home Depot too, look for when you see like these kinds of things. Look at this, down to $1.99 from $3.99. The only thing wrong is it says no battery. So I don't know on this particular Ego if it comes with one battery or two. I'm assuming only one. But you can buy a battery and probably still come out ahead off the $3.99 price. Or you can look online to see if somebody is selling a battery. Because a lot of times people buy like huge amounts of kits, or they find a deal somewhere and they end up selling things off on it. Now, I am so glad on Friday I came in and checked, and I showed you guys this deal on the Cobalt 40 volt max light here, 2,000 lumens. Because a lot of people saw me buying. I bought 3 of them the other night, right? So these are down to 20 bucks from $80. Okay, this one I think I'm going to take. Because look, it's just sitting here. Probably somebody saw it out of the box and go, well, I'm not going to buy that thing if it's just sitting there. So what? I'll buy the open box. I don't care. Take the whole box. As long as I have the light, and I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong with the light, you know. So we'll do this one as, that'll give us 4 of these now that I've acquired that we can give away for, we'll probably do a couple this month, and we'll do a couple next month. And I gotta tell you guys, let me see, some of these things that have plummeted in the last few days, they've literally disappeared out of the store. I'm gonna take you around and show you on the back side one deal that I showed you last week. And see, they're resetting this whole section. So they're kind of just now starting to get it populated, but you can see there's like 3 or 4 rows over here that they're just completely redoing. And there's this big blower here. I showed you this last week, and I said, hey, if they lower the price, maybe I'll come get it. Guess what? Somebody snagged it. It was sitting right here. So this is that 40 volt backpack blower. We had it down to 108, but I had a lot of people telling me they were getting them for $80 and $90 in their store. So, I mean, it was still a great buy. And I probably should have gotten it the other day, but I think the one that was here was missing the battery. That was the only reason why it was still here. So, if I'm not mistaken. I've kind of looked around. I don't see any more of them here. I may go up to Boca and see if they got them. So this one, look for this in your area as well. There's the item number. And remember, it may not show up online because it's a clearance item. So usually these clearance items and stuff, they take them out of the database, so you can't even order them online because there's only so much uncertainty, and they don't want to have to cancel people's orders. So look for that one. And the other one that you want to look for too, and we've already sold out of them, is this one. That's the 40 volt blower. So again, there's your item number. And I know some other regions were reporting that price lower there, right? Okay. Let me see if I missed anything else over here. So I hope we see some pretty good deals. I don't think we're going to see any deals on Ego. We always get asked about that, and it just really doesn't often go on sale. And if there is anything, it's usually not something we're interested in. I want to take it back over to the tools, and I'm trapped, so I have to come back over this way. Yeah, this was all wide open on Friday night when we were in here, right? Okay, so let's see. We have this tool. The other one you want to look for, which we never even had it in this store, was that Cobalt 40 volt pressure washer. Everybody's been telling me about that. They're finding that thing down to like 40, 50 bucks. And I think some cases even lower. Wait a minute. Where's that? Oh, I wanted to show you this. I went right past it. There's a deal going on here right now on this guy. This is the Masterbuilt charcoal smoker. Cheap, quick and dirty one. For those of you that can't afford anything fancy, or if you just want to use it for tailgating, look at this, man. Clearance down to $34.99. So there you go. And I think a super chat came in. Let me see. I'm looking for it. And I can't tell who sent it, but it's there, which is odd. And I'm scrolling and I don't see it. So there may be something wrong with the stream. That it's, the chat stream part where it's not telling me. And we're going to see. I saw this yellow sticker here, but there's no deal on it. So I thought maybe that would have been a deal there. Coming behind you. Thanks.
Well, look at this, Bob. How about that?
Okay, so right around the corner here, I'm going to show you the display with the Craftsman. The Craftsman. So this is the other display you want to come in and find, because this is the one I told you about. This is the one that's in my cart right now. Okay, so it's the miter saw there, compound miter saw with stand. There's your item number, and look at that price. And hard to believe that even on Black Friday, $99, people were coming in and buying these, because it was, even at $99, it was a decent price. Because to get a saw with a stand and everything is a pretty good deal, right? So, yep, that's the good deal. This one here, I showed you on Friday night. It seems to be a new lower price, so it's not anything you have to worry about rushing out to get. It's not a clearance item. But still, $129 for a 268 piece is not all that bad. And keep in mind, just like with all of these kits, you know, almost half of it is the little bits and pieces. Some people like to complain about it. Look, it is what it is. That's what you're getting. The important thing is for you to look at the sockets and do they include the socket that you're looking for in there. That's really the bottom line. This kit is decent, but at $99 for this, I would rather see you get the Atomic series over at Home Depot. And then a few people had asked about these tiles. I briefly showed them the other day, right? And let me just show you here real quick. And by the way, we did order finally a new gimbal. So after many, many hours of research, and I'm talking like over several days, and watching numerous reviews on YouTube on whether or not it can handle this big heavy phone that I'm using, we finally ordered it. So it should be here any day. So this is one somebody had asked me about. So I'm going to just kind of zoom in here and show you the, see if I can get that on there. There is the part number and everything. So this is called the Regent Statuario Polished. And so this is a 24 by 24 tile here. Kind of got a nice marbly pattern. So I showed a few of them, and here's another one with more of a deeper gray one, down to $194. Now what that really means is it's $1.94 a square foot. That means each one of these tiles is about $7.50, and there's 4 in a box. Because these are big and heavy tiles, right? So you're gonna probably plan to spend about $30 or so per box. And then I wanted to show you, because I believe I showed you this the other night, the Regent, no, not the Regent, these are the Project Source. The Project Source toilets. Now, I've never worked with any of these, so I don't really know how well they are. One of these was $89, and there's another one that's $99. The $99 is the one that's elongated, so you want to make sure if you buy this, and keep in mind, I'm not recommending this toilet because I've never used it. I like my Champion 4 from American Standard. But when you buy the toilet, I always tell people, look, buy the elongated. Don't buy the round. Make sure you always check. And always check the box when you pull it off and stick it on your cart, because a lot of times they misstock things. And I can't tell you how many times we've pulled off our toilet thinking it was elongated, but it was round. So these are $89. These are $99. So believe me, the elongated is much better for, whatchamacallit there, for adults. And I think the chat stream has stopped updating for me, at least. I haven't seen anything since like the last 10 minutes. So just want to let you guys know that if you're asking me any question right now, it's for whatever reason, it's just not updating. Now, we have this. This is like a linen, well, they're calling it, I think they mean by the, this is the Linden, the 24-inch with the, is that the one with the stainless steel? I think it is. I'm not sure. It says SS. So I don't know if they mean there's a stainless steel sink in there. But anyway, it's down to $229 from $449. So pretty much only, that's a new lower price on it. They've lowered it by half. Which makes you wonder, you know, the people that bought it before must be really angry if they come in here and find out. And yeah, so most of them are like that. This is the one I like the best of all of these. And I showed you this last week, I think, the Allen and Roth one. I like all of their vanities because If you can get the ones that come with the stone countertop already and everything, and I've already installed a few of these in friends' houses. These are nice. It's a turnkey solution. All you got to do is come up with the faucet. Okay, so now we're going to head back down over towards where we were starting to head to, the tools. And I imagine we're probably going to see more and more of these things just dropping in price. By the way, I got to do some research on this because my hose that I had out front is finally, the spring mechanism finally stopped working after 3 years, so it's time to get a new one. I got to research these. The one we used, we liked. It worked really good for 3 years. Susan! Hey, there's our friend Suzanne who works here. I wanted to show you here on this table. Sometimes they'll lay out these tables with these clearance items on here, right? And I showed you some in like these Forstner bits the other night. So some of these, see, look at this, that were down to $40, right? Do I want this? I think I might take this one. Add that to the haul. Here's, like, they've laid out a bunch of these Rockwells. So I have a feeling these prices are going to drop even lower because see the 77 on the price. Whenever you see it ending in 7, that usually means that it's going to keep going. Any of these others, decent deals. Yeah, you know, look, they're a few bucks off. It's better than nothing. But, you know, since they're sitting up here, the price may drop over time. You just never know. Okay, we're going to find a few of them, the other items here that we think they dropped the price on recently. When I was in here the other night, I showed you the new, these are the brand new S2000 series from Craftsman. I'll just briefly, real quick, tell you the difference. Here's the old one. See how you have the smooth side and these handles? They've done away with the double hull construction now, and you have the black rubber up here, the industrial rubber. They made it in I-frame shape, because if you drop down to one wall, you got to make it stronger. And telescopic handle instead of this. They've given you some pegboard along the back here. They've moved the outlet strip from the side to the front. And keep in mind, online, their pictures show that there isn't a USB, but there's 2 USBs on there. So the new price on the 52-inch upper chest is $409, and the lower rolling cabinet is $529. Everything else is pretty much the same. And remember, they also give you the liners free now. They didn't do that before. I think you used to have to buy them extra. And they made some improvements to the wheels at the bottom where they have brakes now. And that's basically the difference there. Okay, on the ponies, we still have, and I'm surprised people aren't buying these, man, because these are very useful here. You got the spring clamps down on 997 on those there. And oh yeah, you got the other clamps too, the pack of 3. These are also down to $9.97. Now, it says on here 70 pounds for clamping pressure. To me, these aren't really all that great for doing cabinetry work when you're trying to clamp 2 cabinets side by side, because 70 pounds to me is not enough strength to hold them together to keep your 2 cabinets from going like this when you run that screw through the wood. Running screw through the wood is a very strange little thing that happens with wood, and you really got to have that wood held tightly together, or the two edges are going to slip from each other. Nothing clearance on there. I was really hoping like they did last year. Well, they got rid of them. The 105-piece gunmetal set for $47. I mean, that was an incredible deal when they did that last year. And we gave away a couple of them. Okay, so now the other thing I wanted to show you is when you come in here and you're trying to find this deal and that other deal I showed you earlier with the circ saw, and if you don't see it, then you start looking up. And I keep telling people this. I can't tell you how many people in the last few months have told me, Jeff, you were right, man. I went in and I looked up and I found it up top. So when I'm done here, I'm going to start finding boxes of red all over the place, okay, and just start looking. And sometimes, like, I can't see from here, but sometimes see those cardboard boxes? They could be in there too. But a lot of times you'll see the item numbers are written on the outside of those boxes, see, like up there. So what you want to do with these is you want to know what your item number is and just start looking for the red boxes first. After you've exhausted that, you start looking at the cardboard boxes and see if you see your item numbers written on any of those. And then after you've done that, you start going down all of the side aisles, and you'll see, because look, I can see yellow DeWalt boxes way up over there. And you come up some of these aisles, you're going to find a lot of stuff up top. So only after you've exhausted all of that, and after you've gone way into the back and the construction aisles, and checked way in the very, very back up there, and after you've gone out to the garden center way down there and looked up there, only then can you say, yeah, they are sold out. To me, an empty rack doesn't mean sold out. It just means keep looking. Remember that, okay? It just means keep looking. It might be here. See, look, they got a couple of more Craftsman goodies hidden up there. So you just walk up and down the aisles and you look. And that's really what I do. And I can't tell you how many times I've gotten lucky here and at Home Depot. Same thing, both stores. And sometimes, you know, you can come into like these end caps like this and look in the backs of them, and you'll see stuff that in a regular box that doesn't match the shape of the other boxes, so you know that maybe somebody was stashing it there and trying to hide it. You know, sometimes you find things misstocked. You roam around and you look for like a cart like this right now. This looks like something an employee's walking around with and restocking. You come and you look for these carts too. Hey, and let me show you this down here. This is funny. Because I do want to show you a couple of these ladder deals in case you guys missed from the other night. I want to show you this. They still got this here. They got the ladder jack. So this is that that thing that helps you put like a, you know, like a plank between two ladders there. So this guy is clearanced right now down to $56, but he could go lower. And remember, those of you who checked in late on the chat, it's not updating me right now on the chat. So I know a couple of you gave $2 super chats, so I can only thank you. I can't call you out by name to thank you, but thank you so much for that. Here we have, this is the Little Giant 22 footer is down to $159 from $239. So this actually started like in mid-December. It ends the end of January. So for those of you that were asking me, well, you know, the Werner 22-foot deal ended already at Home Depot, but you can get the Little Giant one here too. This one is only rated for 300 pounds. It's IA rated. It is not IAA rated. So for anybody who's it's important for you to have that IAA rating up to 375. This would not do it for you. Yeah. Here's where Comedy Central comes in right here. Look at this. You guys remember these? I don't even know how they sold any of these. I scanned these in when I was in here the other night, and they're still $50. Look, still got the sign on there, $50. See? I don't know why this has been in here for like over a year, and why they haven't lowered the price to get those clearanced out of here. Okay, and then we also showed you this. So there's two different flavors of platform you can get here. You can get this Werner aluminum platform, which is just like the Gorilla one that was $34 at Home Depot. If you guys missed that deal, come over here. Here, I'll show you the sticker. Come over here and get it. It's not the Gorilla, it's the Werner. They're probably both essentially the same. Okay. So this guy is normally, I think, over 60 here. So you get this one, but then you have this one's a little bit better. It's adjustable height. There's all sorts of stuff you can do with it, see? So this is a pro grade. This will hold 300 pounds. And this one is down to $98. And let me see. This was same thing. Same as the other Werner ladder. This runs until the end of the month. So there you have it. So I think we've covered pretty much everything here, folks. I just wanted to let you know about these. And remember, get into your store because you're not going to find it on sale online. All right? So thanks for joining us today, folks. We'll see you on the next one.